Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video with your boy Idhan, and today we're going to be talking about the Godfather of Grime, Wiley, goes on a mental Twitter rant. Before we get into today's video, I just want to remind you to click subscribe on the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to click the like button if you enjoyed the video. But before we get into that, I just want to give a massive shout out to everyone who subscribed to me on Patreon, and if you want to join those lovely people, go click in the description box below. So this morning I'm sitting there wondering what I can do a video about today, because to be honest, lately I've been lazier than an anemic narcoleptic, fam, and I haven't been following what's going on in the world enough to be able to just think of a topic just like that. And then I thought to myself, why not check Twitter quickly? And like an ugly virgin being hit on by a blind painting, let's just say I wasn't disappointed, fam. So yeah, basically the Godfather of Grime, Wiley, went full Kanye West, fam. And if there's one thing you should know about life is that you never go full Kanye West. Not even Kanye West himself should be going full Kanye West blood. But anyway, let's take a look at what Wiley was saying. Check it out. If you work for a company owned by two Jewish men and you challenge the Jewish community in any way, of course you will get fired. What, you mean to say, yeah, that if you come out with racist tropes while you're working for someone, that you might get fired for being racist, bruv? Don't lie, fam. That's a mad thing, you know, bruv. How are they doing that to them poor innocent racist people and that? And secondly, why would you challenge an entire race of people because you got a problem with your boss, fam? So you work for your mate Adnan in his local takeaway and that, but Adnan keeps sending you out to do deliveries on a dodgy ped, so you ask if you can have a little word in the back with him quickly, and then you start grilling him about the Pakistan-Indian Kashmir dispute. How is that logical, bro? Anyway, that was just the first tweet that kicked everything off. Let's check out the next one. In fact, there are two sets of people who nobody has really wanted to challenge. Hashtag Jewish and hashtag KKK. But being in business for 20 years, you start to understand why. There are so many things wrong within a single tweet. It's mad, bro. First of all, how are you comparing Jewish people to the KKK, fam? Literally, one of those groups of people have been challenging the other group of people using methods of extreme violence for decades, bro. Go log on to a KKK website and look at what they have to say about Jewish people, you absolute mug. And secondly, Einstein, when you're talking about Jewish people in 2020, you're talking about a race of people who have a distinctly different genetic marker from those of other races. Basically, when someone's Jewish, they're not just culturally Jewish, they're ethnically Jewish as well. So when you say an entire ethnicity of people are unchallengeable, what you're actually saying there is an entire ethnicity of people are responsible for the actions of those within that ethnicity that you want to challenge, fam. When you're talking about challenging Jewish people, whoever you want to challenge, you have to challenge them as a person, because if not, you're singling out one person to be the spokesman for an entire race. Kind of like what they do to black people when they get a weatherman on to ask them about black on black crime. Basically what I'm saying is you're being racist, blood. Is it anti-Semitic to say Jewish people have power? Yes, it is. And personally, I don't even have to explain why. The journalist Owen Jones replied to this tweet, so let's read that out. The oldest anti-Semitic trope is that Jews wield disproportionate and unaccountable power and are puppet masters behind injustices and nefarious politicians. Anti-Semitism is essentially a collection of historically very deadly conspiracy theories. What he said. Let's move on. Israel does not belong to you. Some people have gotten too comfortable on lands that don't belong to them. What do you mean people have gotten too comfortable in lands that don't belong to them, fam? Imagine someone came up and said that to you, bruv. You've basically told Jewish people to go back where you came from. Bruv, are you sure you ain't Nigel Farage in disguise, fam? So what Wiley is saying here is that the people that live in Israel right now have no right to be there because, in Wiley's opinion, the country doesn't belong to them. Now you might be thinking Wiley's on a proper woke flex right now, on some free Palestine business. But nah, fam. Let's check out his next tweet where he conclusively dispels that myth. Check it out. I cannot be upset about two sets of people killing each other on land that belongs to us anyway. That would be called karma in my eyes. So now Wiley thinks that Israel should be a black country and the Palestinians and Jewish people should just clear off. What my man is doing there is advocating ethnic cleansing. Alright, Slobodan Milosevic, calm down, mate. Get me on TV with a Jewish man. Let's talk about this ASAP. So you, Wiley, an individual with your personal views, want to get a single Jewish man on TV to have a debate with him about the entire Jewish community, like that one Jewish man you're about to select is capable of representing the views of a global community of people of a certain ethnicity. Bruv, Stop being racist, fam. In some cases, the oppressed become the oppressor. Yeah, you're right. In this case, fam, this is the case. How is Wiley, a man from the most oppressed group in the United Kingdom, going online and ranting some absolute nonsense about Jewish people using every anti-Semitic racist trope in the dictionary, fam? My man's like Kanye West on crack or something, bro. Actually, it's more likely to be brown, innit, from what I've heard. But anyway, Wiley's still going on now. I think he must be bored, but in my opinion, my man should go and buy a Rubik's Cube or something and occupy his hands, fam. Because what he's doing right now is cancelling himself quicker than a festival during lockdown. He also said some stuff about Jews being the law and all that, but I didn't even want to get into that because, again, that's just playing into that stereotypical myth of Jews controlling society somehow behind the scenes. So yeah, that's been today's video. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to click the subscribe button, and please make sure you click that notification bell so you know whenever I've dropped a new video, and I could also keep you updated with what's going on with my channel and stuff like that. So yeah, once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time, and